Hey everyone, Bridie here. Hope everyone's doing well today. How's your health? How's your mental health? How's your emotional health? Check in with yourselves every day, guys. Just wanted to show you guys, we started the garden somewhere in March, and I just can't remember when in March, but somewhere in March we started this because I knew what was coming. A lot of us knew what was coming. We knew that the virus, the cornholio, was a joke. It's already inside of you. You know, check into exosomes, get educated on how viruses work and toxicity works. But, you know, we all knew, like, it was time. And I needed to see if I still had my skills. What can I accomplish? What can I still do, you know, because I truck drive. So, you know, my sons came out, they got this started, and I went to town. Say hi, Lexi. Now, I have 2 coops. I got the birds, I think, at the end of April. I'm up to 15 birds, 2 coops. I'm urban farming. I have less than 1/4 of an acre of land on this. I used to have 5 acres. I sure wish I had that now. You guys can accomplish anything you set your minds to. Find your skills. My boyfriend was talking today about learning how to can with his mom, and I think that's a great skill. Do you know how to sew? Do you know triage, emergency skills? What can you bring to a community? Because we're all going to probably have to start getting together. Mine will be gardening, and I'm really good with birds. Really good with birds. I have a knack for this. Who knew? I knew I did for gardening, but it's been years, and I can still do this. You should see my porch. My porch, I've got Blue Lake beans growing, cucumbers, habanero peppers. I've got gobs of herbs. I just put hibiscus in there. I can use that for medicine for high blood pressure. Yeah, think of your skill. Get away from the TV. TV programming was put out just like radio was put out to mess with your frequencies and your vibrations, and the TV is to melt the mind. Your brain melts. Get away from the TV. I could actually be out here with my birds and my dog and my garden, and I do on my days off. This is where I'm at in the afternoons. It has gotten so hot during the day with that white sun, I can't do it. And now I've got to put a tarp up for my birds to try to prevent some of the heat. And I'm even thinking about maybe doing some, hey guys, get out of there. Come on, out. I was even thinking about putting something out like they can get really wet, you know, while I'm out truck driving during the day. That white sun, guys, it's not normal. Remember, I don't know, I'm 45, I was born in 75. We had a yellow sun and blue skies. My granddaughter will never know that. The second wave, it's here. I think this one's gonna probably kick a lot of people's asses. How's your immune systems? How y'all doing? Stress? Lemon balm, ashwagandha, skull cap. I take 2 skull caps. When I start feeling stressed out, I take my skull caps. I take my ashwagandha, which is very calming to the adrenal glands. So you want to keep your adrenal glands and your kidneys doing really well. All the organs need to be doing well. You guys got to check in with yourselves on, she's going after the birds. I got to watch her. Lexi, go get your toy. Go get your other toy. There you go. Good girl. Go lay down. You have to check in with your stress levels because I'm seeing it break families up. I'm seeing relationships break up. I'm seeing good people be really bad people. And that's not how we're to be. You know, if you go into Christ's teachings, that is not what we were taught. Not the Bible. I'm not about the Bible, guys. I think there's some truth in the Bible, but I'm talking about what Christ talked about. And I don't even think that's the right name for it. But you guys would understand what I'm talking about. I've got other names for it. Find your skills. Get to it. We're going into July now. We're at the second wave now. I think this is where things are going to get a little gnarly. Make sure your immune systems are good. Guys, immune system is all about the gut. Your gut. How is your gut? Get off the damn gluten. Get it out of your diets completely, and it is hard. You got to take care of your guts. You got to make sure that you're having bowel movements at least twice a day. I mean, some people once a day, that's amazing for them. But you got to have a bowel movement every day, guys. You got to eliminate. And always check in with yourselves. Whenever you have a moment, how am I feeling mentally? Am I feeling crazy? Okay, what do I need to do to not be crazy? Not to feel this way? What do I need to do? Check in with your emotions. Do you feel really emotional? Which a lot of us have been feeling. I've had times where I just cry because I know that we're in for it. And I've got people that depend on me. You know, it's a big responsibility. I'm on my own, really, doing this. Excuse me. So I just wanted to bring all this to your attention. Check in with your physical. A lot of people are experiencing inflammation that they don't normally have. I am too. I'm going back to the gut health. I have my drink in the morning, coconut water. I do the red cabbage. I have my celery. I'm a big celery person. Because you get your minerals with your celery, so then you don't really have to go out and buy $80 worth of minerals, you know, get it from your foods. And yes, we don't have good bacteria in our soils. I get all this. A lot of stuff is GMO'd, but there's still nutrition in your greens. Get them. Zeolites are really great for a metal detox. Spirulina is one of my best friends. You want some energy, you want something that's going to pull toxins out. Again, make sure you're eliminating. Do your spirulina. Cracked cell chlorella, not just chlorella, cracked cell chlorella. Take it every day. It helps get bad stuff out of your body, the heavy metals, and we need it out because we get chemtrailed and it's nothing but heavy metals all the time. Get off the soda pops. Don't drink Gatorade. Do your coconut water. Drink the drink. Okay, let me finish the drink. It's celery, red cabbage, coconut water, celery root. I put normal beets, the red beets. I put that in it, a little bit of that in it. What else have I been putting in there? I think that's what I did this last week was those. You know, cut it up. I put it in my magic bullet. Blend it really good. I've got a really close net strainer, and I strain all the juice out. I push it with a spoon. I get all the juice out and I put the pulp. You can put the pulp in, that's my compost, put it in the compost. You can put the pulp, you know, use your stuff. When I cut my celery, I put it up in the windowsill. I let it grow in the middle and then I plant it. I've got celery everywhere. I've got it all over the porch. I've got it in the garden. You guys have got to start thinking different. When you can't go to the stores anymore and get food, what are you gonna do? I mean, you gotta think about this stuff. You're gonna have to have food. You're gonna have to take care of yourselves. If we have an EMP hit, you're gonna have to have fresh water. You cannot depend on city water to be fresh, clean, healthy water, and you can't depend on a distiller. You guys are gonna have to have something that is a distiller that doesn't need electricity. So there's some thoughts for you guys. I'm really passionate about this because, you know, a lot of us don't talk about this stuff every day. I do. Can't say us, me. But a lot of people don't. People are still just living their lives like everything's going to be okay. And I truly don't feel that things are going to be okay. And I'm not buying into the Q shit either. Sorry if that pisses you guys off, but I just don't buy into it. I think it's just more shit. Anyways, I love you guys. Have a great weekend. Oh, made this video long. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.